And welcome back to Yakuza 0. Up over here at the top of the hotel district, there's this shady looking guy, just...
Oh, I thought we were talking about this telephone pole.
Oh, no, the guy behind the telephone pole.
Oh. I couldn't see him there.
It's such good cover, isn't it? Oh, this dude seems to have some business with that lady.
If he was 25 years younger, he'd be angsty. Instead of...
Anguished?
Yeah.
Also, you can, buy a hotel here for your retail, real estate empire.
I'm glad you called it that.
I'm pretty sure that's what I came here to do in the first place, and I found this by accident.
Here, you probably shouldn't jump to conclusion. You see, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Did this guy run Toys R Us or something?
I think you mean Target.
You mean Target Canada?
Shh. Please don't remind me of Zellers.
The fuck is Zellers?
Or Sears, I guess that too. Or no, wait, the Bay.
No.
Man,
Sears
all
was...
these companies.
Sears would be the good example here.
They're all good examples.
Yeah, but like Sears is, I think, the example. Anyway, this guy wants to see his family again, and he thinks that hostess might be his daughter?
Okay, you blew it on that last line there, buddy. Yeah, it'll cost you 20 yen or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if his business is booming again, then that should be a drop in the bucket. So his dilemma is, he's not sure. So he's going to enlist our help to make sure, so he can prepare himself accordingly.
We better get paid for this. Wow.
What kind of man do you take me for?
Kinda likes the party. Have you seen Kiryu's outfit? Damn.
You know, he does tear it up on the disco floor real well. Not that I think we've done that in the LP yet, actually. I feel like that might have been kind of insulting to her.
Nani?
So yeah, it probably does seem a little weird to ask for someone by name if they've never met before. Unless, and apparently Reika's not even like the number one at the club.
I mean, you don't have to be the best to be requested, girl.
Yeah, you really don't.
Come on, have some self-confidence in yourself.
Yeah, so we're just gonna play it off like Kiryu's just really into the name Reika.
I mean, unless you're a couple. Although, I mean, there's places that are kind of even small for that.
Yeah, you've seen Kiryu's apartment.
Look, it's been a while.
True. Okay, what about Majima's apartment? Do you remember his?
Yeah. Well, that's because it's an empty room.
Well, yeah, but Kiryu's isn't much better. So, yeah, all the pieces seem to be lining up for her to be, this Natsumi girl.
It's never this easy.
It really isn't. I don't remember why it wasn't that easy for this, but yeah, everything seems to be lining up. So now that we're convinced that she's the one, let's go take her to meet Dad.
Uh-oh.
That came out weirder than I was intending.
I don't think there's any way to make it not weird. Then he'll turn around and you'll have a knife.
Oi.
Dude, all you gotta do is turn 180 degrees.
It's fine. He's there.
Kiryu should just pull out like a vanity mirror and just like, either you turn around and face her or she'll face you in the mirror. I'm waiting for a bow.
Nani?
So, yeah, this girl is literally has the same backstory as Natsumi, but is not her.
Of course, but like that city as big as Tokyo / Kamurocho. You gotta
It's the
expect this
whole-
sort of thing.
It's the whole business failed 15 years ago thing that gets me.
Cool it, buddy.
ええ
If I were Kiryu, I'd just be like wondering if I could just go home.
Goddess of Children amulet.
This it's not a bad thing to have if you can't take the heat from having so many thugs around you.
Hmm.
But I choose not to use it because Beast style is more than enough to do that. Kiryu, let's just go. Well, now that we've done that, there's something we can do over here at the Champion District, over at the Shelik Bar.
I like this guy.
Wait, is he paying or are we paying?
I don't know, but this will affect my judgment of him. Real soon.
Yeah.
I find it kind of weird that he can't really say what he's doing to this guy, but he was willing to spill the beans to Reika.
I don't know. It's hard to judge like what exactly makes them share stuff other than it's video game logic.
Yeah.
There's a detonator connected to a bomb. It will blow up that chair.
Are we safe?
Probably not.
Should go to the other bar then.
Ah.
So the deal here is that if you sit in that chair, you are signaling that you may be interested in purchasing firearms.
Sick. I wish it was that easy.
You mean you don't have a random firearms chair at the end of your bar?
Well, to be fair, there is, but it's all in video games. So it's like, oh, do you want to upgrade your light gun to whatever new version with the better trigger or whatever?
Shit, I could trade in my zapper for a super scope. Actually, would that be an upgrade?
And that depends on how well you can handle the super scope, buddy. Recoil is gonna mess you up for sure.
I don't even have any CRTs. I don't think I can handle it. I do wish there were modern light guns that worked on modern LCDs.
I mean, that's never gonna happen.
Wasn't there a gun con for the PS3 though?
For the PS3, I don't think so.
Nani?
I don't know. I think it'd be cool to play light gun games on a modern system. There's
definitely, but it's that same old,
Oi.
hiccup of either you play a light game or your light gun game with a CRT, or you just go with the Switch or the the Wii.
Actually, yeah, you're right. The Wii probably does have light gun games.
Oh, it definitely does. It's tons of them.
Actually, yeah, I just remembered it has a bunch. Okay,
Wow.
I think I'm good. I can play it on the
Ghost
Wii.
Squad.
I think it has some Resident Evil light gun games.
Yeah, what is it? Code Veronica?
No, that one's not a light gun game. Outbreak? I don't think it was Outbreak.
Or is it Zero?
No, Zero's not a light gun game.
There's one of them, I swear, it's one of those two that's a light gun game. Whatever. Either way.
Anyway, after we finish the first conversation with Kasuga, we have to leave the Champion District and come back if we want to chat with him some more. And wouldn't you know it, he's in the hot seat.
Hi.
I have to imagine whiskey and water are a terrible combo, because that seems like it seems like something you could do by accident. Like, accidentally signal that you want to buy a gun when you really don't.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like too simple a situation. And like, wouldn't it be super easy to nail you? Well, I guess there's no cops in this city, but still.
Alright, well, Kasuga's fucked up.
Can you imagine there'd just be like a cop posted at this bar 24/7? If anybody sits in this chair, arrest them.
Especially if they want the whiskey and water.
Oi.
I feel like if Kasuga wanted to do this safely, he should have had Kiryu do the thing.
Is this situation kind of like the Joker and the Thief in the Night?
How do you mean?
Never mind. And he pulls out a gun, shoots you.
Well, that seems to be his plan.
So predictable. You lost this fight before it even began.
Rude, I was just trying to introduce you to the sign.
Yeah, the floating sign.
I will never get tired of that, the power that just erupts from you when you switch styles.
I'm telling you, Kiryu is like Goku. He just doesn't do the shouty part. Good job. Rock and roll bar.
Oi.
Maybe not so loud, buddy. So, wait, if this guy doesn't deal with first-timers, who does? Is there a conglomerate of well,
Probably, it's
That would
every
just be the-
Thursday.
That would just be the Mafia.
First Timer Fridays.
Ah. Hey, look, he is paying for drinks.
What do you think gravity whiskey is?
I'm gonna say it's a whiskey poured with something that doesn't mix well, so that the whiskey floats on top, and then there's your other liquid at the bottom. And the other liquid's gotta be clear, so it just looks like the whiskey's floating.
I'll buy it.
That actually does seem like kind of an interesting drink.
Know
I don't-
where I can dump it. Dude, that's not how you dispose of firearm. After all that effort, dude, he's an illegal gun owner.
You probably didn't need to actually buy the thing.
You don't have to actually give him the money. You're funding an illegal business at this point.
So, for our troubles, we have a gun now. Which I guess is nice if you wanted one, I guess.
I like how it's called an automatic pistol, even though that's a misnomer. Or,
Semi-auto, right?
Yes, or unless this is like a Glock 19 or whatever, whichever one.
I doubt he bought a Glock.
Well, I mean, it doesn't look like a Glock, so there's that. But
I can't imagine this dude who probably doesn't know the first thing about guns and almost lost his life trying to chase a scoop, but would buy a Glock.
well, I mean, Glocks are kind of ubiquitous at this point. But also, I don't think Glocks would have been out at this time period. Glocks are way more recent, I think.
I gotta look this up. Anyway, Kasuga's got another side case or side story for us. So we just leave and come back. Also, the Glock entered Austrian military and police service by 82. So I think it would have been pretty new, or relatively new by the time of this game.
Right, which is why, like, there's no way. And also, again, it doesn't look like a Glock at all.
Yeah. So, this time, he's chasing the scoop on a human trafficking ring.
Oi.
Kasuga, I think you need to work for a better magazine.
Damn, remember when newspapers used to always search for the truth? Even though ever since then, some journos and journalists haven't stepped away from that promise or that, like, modus operandi.
It's all about sensationalism now and getting the word out first.
Hell yeah. Look, sheeple, ask yourself one thing. Why the fuck do we still have tabloid magazines in 2020?
People can't get enough of gossip. Anyway, over in this back alley, we can find Kasuga talking to this shady-looking burly dude.
Turns out Kazuka is actually part of the mafia. What do you think the demographics are on tabloids? Like, who purchases them? I'm gonna bet 95% of it is 47 plus.
Oh, absolutely.
With,
It's
like-
like whoever's bored, like, and waiting listlessly at the checkout at a grocery store.
No, but like these are people. I'm talking about like buy rates. Like who's buying
oh.
them, right? Not like you leaf through it because whatever. It's
Yeah, I'd say that.
I'm
It's
also
gotta be,
gonna
like-
say like 80-20 slant towards women.
Gotta be. Also, there's a telephone card in that alleyway if you want it.
Didn't see nothing, and certainly not the name. It's been a while. You should remind people what they shouldn't do.
It's not a character in the game. Well, how do I put this?
Don't Google the women in this game.
Yeah, you know what? Just don't Google the name. It flashed on screen, but don't Google it with people around.
If you really want to look up the person who voiced some of the female characters, just do what's it, voiceactors.com or whatever.
Behind the voice actors.
There you go. Behind the voice actors.
Those might be okay, actually. Like,
I mean, at least you're going to a safe website.
Well, yeah, but like the major characters, like I don't know, Makoto, like her voice actress is fine. Like you're not gonna get any weird stuff, probably. But the girl on the card, yeah, you're definitely gonna get some weird stuff. Anyway, the next part of this mission is to go back to the bar. But Casca's not here, so we should probably go find him.
I don't trust this barkeep. Can we punch him?
No.
Can we investigate him for trafficking?
No. Anyway, back to Pink Alley we go.
I'm kind of hoping that becomes a game in like the distant future, where you're like trying to solve cases or whatever, and you can literally do anything to every character in the game. But if you try to like extort information from everybody, the game will take you like 8 years to complete.
That is, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of what I imagine LA Noire to be like, having never played it or watched any of it.
Can't wait for you to let's play the LA Noire game, but the VR specifically.
Oh, man. Does that run on Switch VR?
I assume so.
Yeah.
An associate, man, we're making weird contacts.
So yeah, Kasuga got in over his head again. So, good job, Kasuga. You proved that there's a human trafficking ring. You just almost ended up as part of it.
You know, Kiryu, it's so much cooler when you like finish him off and don't get your ass beat after a cool move.
I just want to do my cool counters.
I worked so hard for him.
Although I do think it's pretty cool that I knocked him out standing up.
I'm just glad that everybody we take out is sent to the Shadow Realm from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Wait, are we talking like original series Shadow Realm, or are we talking about like GX Shadow Realm?
I have no clue what the latter one is, so pick your choice. Oh man, it's the big bad boss man? Big bad bald man?
Yep. Boss Man's here to,
Dude, boss man, ever since you left the WWE, you slimmed up, got a sick new hairstyle for your face. I'm digging it. I'm glad you got rid of the, police vest or whatever. It's not a really good style. I won the fight. What the hell? This is all 'cause-
Presumably, he could have called in backup.
This is all because you took all those extra hits in the fight, Chaos. Maybe if
Well-
there's like some secret thing where like if you survived with over 50% of your HP, you don't have that cutscene play. I mean, nobody's gonna buy you, dude.
I feel like that's just inviting trouble to your estate.
Mm-hmm.
No, just hard stop. Stop looking.
I mean,
Don't stare into the abyss.
okay, here's a good idea, Kazuko. Get a friend. Make sure that friend is connected to the cops. Also, make sure you're connected to the cops in some way. Gain some legitimacy, and have like a panic button. Be like, if you don't text some person once every 24 hours, they call the cops.
Not a bad contingency.
Just saying, like, if you want to investigate these things, you probably should have a parachute ready.
Yeah.
Mystery mounts in human trafficking. I don't think this is the kind of thing we want to pay attention to right now. Especially not after purchasing a love hotel and helping a dad try to reunite with his long-lost daughter.
Oh no.
That's very poor choice of words, and that is all I can say. I knew it.
Yeah.
Can I just have Kiryu just like press the doubt button? That's a thing from Eleanor, right?
All I want to say is, earlier I called it when I said we should punch out the barkeep and ask him everything he knows.